Dear students, we were discussing about nomenclature of alkenes. In the previous video, we have assigned IUPAC names to given structures, right? Now in this video, we will learn how to write structural formula for the given compounds. So, we will write structural formula for the given compounds. The question is, write structural formula for the given compounds. Right, students? Now some alkene molecules are given and we are asked to write the structural formula. Let's see what is the first molecule which is given to us. Number 1, 1,3-butadiene. 1,3-butadiene. Right? This is the name and we are asked to write the structural formula for this molecule. Now students, here we will see diene shows how many double bonds are there. Yes, there are 2 double bonds, right? And buta shows total carbon atoms are 4. So students, we will make a skeleton of carbon consisting of 4 carbon atoms, right? Make 4 carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Since the name is buta shows total carbon atoms are 4, right? Now do the numbering by any way. Suppose we are doing the numbering like 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Now diene shows there are 2 double bonds present in the molecule. Now let's see what are the positions of both the double bond. 1, 3. 1 shows the first double bond is present between carbon number 1 and carbon number 2. So we will make the first bond between carbon 1 and carbon 2. Here we make the first bond. This is carbon 1 and carbon 2. So we make the first bond here. Right? Now 3 shows the second double bond is present between carbon number 3 and carbon number 4. Right? So this is the third carbon. So we make the second bond between carbon 3 and 4. Here we make the second bond. This is the skeleton, students. Now fill the vacant vacancies of carbon with the help of hydrogen. How many double bonds are there? 1, 2. So there is a capacity of 2 hydrogen. 2, 3, 4. Make sure that each carbon must be tetravalent. हर कार्बन एटम को टेट्रावेलेंट होना चाहिए, यानी हर कार्बन की वैलेंसी 4 होनी चाहिए. ठीक है, अब इस कार्बन को देखें. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It make 3 double bonds. So there is a capacity of 1 hydrogen. ठीक है ना, to make this carbon tetravalent. 1, 2, 3 and on one side it is linked with 1 hydrogen atom. So this carbon becomes tetravalent. Right? Now see this carbon. अब इस कार्बन को देखें. 1, 2, 3. ये कार्बन 3 डबल बॉन्ड बना रहा है. ठीक है बेटा. Now how many hydrogen will be attached with this carbon? Obviously just 1 hydrogen. Right? Now see this carbon. 1, 2 plus we write here 2 hydrogen. Right, students? So this is the structural formula for the compound 1,3-butadiene. I hope this is clear. Now let's see another compound. Another compound is given, that is 1,2-pentadiene. 1, 2 pentadiene. So what should we do first, students? What should we do? Yes, first of all, we make the skeleton of carbon consisting of how many carbon? It consists of 5 carbon atoms. Since in the name we have penta. Penta shows how many carbon? Penta का मतलब क्या है? कितने carbon atom? Penta means 5 carbon atoms, right? So we will make the skeleton consisting of 5 carbon atoms right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We make 5 carbon atoms, right? Now do the numbering by any way. We'll do the numbering either from left side or either from right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay students, now here di-ene shows, di means 2. Di-ene means there are 2 double bonds present in the molecule. Right students? So what are their positions? 1, 2. Position 1 shows the first double bond is present between carbon number 1 and carbon number 2. Right? So we will make a double bond here. We will make the first double bond between carbon number 1 and carbon number 2. Right? Here we make the first double bond. 2 shows there is a double bond between carbon number 2 and carbon number 3, right? So this is carbon 2 and 3, so we make the second double bond over here. We make the second bond. Now this is a skeleton of the given molecule. Now fill the vacant vacancies of carbon with hydrogen. अब कार्बन की जो बाकी वैलेंसी खाली रह गई हैं उनको हम किससे फिल करेंगे? बाकी वैकेंसीज को हम हाइड्रोजन से फिल करेंगे. ठीक है, ये कार्बन कितने बॉन्ड बना रहा है? 1 2 1 2. सो दैट्स व्हाई वी ऐड 2 हाइड्रोजन एटम्स हियर, right? 1 2 plus 2 hydrogen 4. This carbon becomes tetravalent. Now see this carbon 1 2 3 4. ये कार्बन चार बॉन्ड बना रहा है. ठीक है ना बेटा? So already it is tetravalent. There is no more capacity of hydrogen. हाइड्रोजन मजीद हम इसमें नहीं ऐड कर सकते. Right? Now see this carbon 1 2 3. ये कार्बन how many double bonds? How many bonds? 1 2 3. It make 3 bonds. So we will add just 1 hydrogen to make this carbon tetravalent. Similarly see this carbon 1 2 plus here we add 2 hydrogen, right? And 1 here we add 3 hydrogen to make this carbon tetravalent. 3 plus 1 4. 2 3 4. So this carbon is also tetravalent. Okay students, now this is the structural formula of the compound 1,2-pentadiene. Hope this is clear. Let's see one more structure. A molecule is given to us, that is 2,4-hexadiene. What is the name of molecule students? 2,4-hexa. 2,4-hexadiene. Right students? Now let's see how many carbon atoms are there in this molecule. Here in this molecule hexa shows how many carbon atoms are there. Hexa shows there are 6 carbon atoms. And di shows there are 2 double bonds, right? Let's make the skeleton of this molecule. We will make the skeleton consisting of how many carbon students? Obviously it will consist of 6 carbon atoms. So we will make the skeleton of 6 carbon. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Right? Now do the numbering by any way, either from left side or either from right hand side. 1 2 3 4 5 6. ठीक है, ये हमने नंबरिंग कर ली. Now di-ene means how many double bonds? There are 2 double bonds, right students? So what are their positions? 2 4. It means the first double bond is present between carbon number 2 and carbon number 3. So we'll make the first bond. The first bond is present between carbon number 2 and carbon number 3. So here we make the first bond. 4. The second double bond 4 shows the second double bond is present between carbon number 4 and carbon number 5. So here we make the second double bond, right students? ठीक है बेटा. Now what should we do now? What should be the next? Yes, next we will fill the vacant vacancy of carbon with the help of hydrogen. अब हम कार्बन की बाकी वैकेंसीज को किससे फिल करेंगे ताकि कार्बन टेट्रावेलेंट हो सके? बिल्कुल सही, हम कार्बन की बाकी वैकेंसीज को हाइड्रोजन से फिल करेंगे. ठीक है, सो हियर सी दिस कार्बन 1 प्लस वी विल ऐड 3 हाइड्रोजन, राइट? 3 plus 1 4. For this carbon 1 2 3 and we add 1 hydrogen. 1 2 3 we add 1 hydrogen, right? 1 2 3 we add 1 hydrogen here. 1 2 3 we write 1 hydrogen, right? And 1 plus we write 3 hydrogen here, right? So you can check each carbon should be tetravalent. I hope this is clear, students. So this is the structural formula for 2,4-hexadiene. I hope this is clear to you. Now another example. Number 4. A molecule is given to us 2-methyl-1,3-butadiene. 2-methyl-1,3-butadiene. This is a molecule, students, right? Now we are going to write the structural formula for this molecule. So let's see how many carbon atoms are there in the parent chain. Buta shows how many carbon atoms are there. Yes, there are. Buta means 4, so it means there are 4 carbon atoms. ठीक है स्टूडेंट्स. सो सबसे पहले हमने क्या करना है? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी मेड द स्केलेटन ऑफ 4 कार्बन एटम्स. 1 2 3 4. Right? Now what is the next step? Yes, in the next step we will do the numbering. 1 2 3 4. ठीक है, हमने नंबरिंग कर दी. All right. Now what are the position of double bond in this molecule? Here you can notice, students, 2-methyl. 2-methyl shows with the second carbon a radical is attached. What is the name of radical? Methyl, right? So with the second carbon we made a methyl radical. Here we attach methyl radical with second carbon, right? In this way we make 2-methyl. Now diene means there are 2 double bonds. राइट. नाउ व्हाट आर द पोजीशन ऑफ बोथ द डबल बॉन्ड्स? पहला डबल बॉन्ड मौजूद है कार्बन नंबर 1 और कार्बन नंबर 2 के दरमियान. ठीक है बेटा. सो वी मेक फर्स्ट बॉन्ड हेयर between carbon number 1 and carbon number 2. Clear? Now 3 shows the second double bond is present between carbon number 3 and carbon number 4. So obviously we make second double bond here between carbon 3 and carbon 4. Right? So this is the skeleton of this molecule. Now fill the vacant vacancies of carbon with the help of hydrogen. Now see this carbon 1 2. So we will write here 2 hydrogen, right, to keep this carbon tetravalent. Now see this carbon 1 2 3 and 4. So no more vacancy for hydrogen atom here. ठीक है, ऑलरेडी कार्बन जो है वो टेट्रावैलेंट हो गया. कार्बन कितने बॉन्ड बना रहा है? 4. ठीक है. नाउ सी दिस कार्बन 1 2 3. हाउ मेनी बॉन्ड्स कैन मेक दिस कार्बन? 1 2 3. ये कार्बन 3 बॉन्ड बना रहा है. सो वी विल राइट जस्ट 1 हाइड्रोजन हेयर टू मेक दिस कार्बन tetravalent. Similarly see this carbon 1 2. So we will add 2 hydrogen here, right? So I hope this is clear. This is the structural formula of the compound 2-methyl-1,3-butadiene. Okay students, now see another example to understand this concept clearly, right? Example number 5. A molecule is given 3-methyl-1,3-pentadiene. 3-methyl-1,3-penta.